Hello everybody, I'm your guest co-host this week, Shelby List. 1 month ago, the show you are watching right now decided to take a break while we were in the process of changing a format a tad. So as you can see, we changed the show a bit, including some new features, including a rotating guest co-host, including myself, along with some new segments. In fact, the format has been changed so much, it even has a new name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pyle and Company.
And now, coming to you live from our studios right here in Tipton, Indiana, it's Pyle and Company. With Jacob Pyle, along with Mr. No Name as himself, and me, Steve Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your host on Pyle and Company, Jacob Pyle.
Thank you. Every day when the work is behind you in the shop and the store, put the lock on the door. Just get away where your worries won't find you. If you like, well, I'll tell you more. Don't let the day get the better of you. When the evening comes, there's so much to do. You better put on your best and wear a smile. Just come along with me a while. 'Cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. At the door there's a man who will greet you, and you go downstairs to some tables and chairs. Soon I'm sure you'll be tapping your feet, because the beat is the greatest there. All around there are girls and boys. It's a swinging place. A cellar full of noise has got an atmosphere of its own somehow. You gotta come along right now, 'cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. All around there are girls and boys. It's a swinging place. A cellar full of noise has got an atmosphere of its own somehow. You gotta come along right now, 'cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi everybody, welcome to Pyle and Company. I'm your host, Jacob Pyle. For those of you who are wondering, what place are you talking about, Jacob? Well, believe me, I wasn't kidding when I was singing I Know a Place, alright? This is the place. This is the place where every Saturday on our YouTube page, you will see some of the most fascinating talent right here on Pyle and Company. And this debut edition of our show is no different. This week, our guest co-host will be Shelby List, along with Mr. No Name as himself, and the sweet voice of Steve Brown. And we'll be right back with a lot more fun stuff, so don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Now, I'm sure some of you out there are probably wondering why this show is called Pyle and Company. Well, one of the interesting features about it is the appearance of our guest co-host. Each week's show will feature a different guest co-host, and I'm so delighted to have this lovely lady as my guest co-host on our debut edition of Pyle and Company. And she's here to give some advice to all of you class of 2016 graduates as they choose the right college. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest co-host this week, my fellow class of 2011 graduate, Miss Shelby List. Hello. Welcome to our debut edition of Pyle and Company. You and I are going to be doing some reminiscing during this interview today, especially about graduation, so the people out there can, get a feeling on what it's about. First, go ahead and tell us a little something about yourself.
Yeah, I was born and raised here in Tipton County, and I'm a 2011 graduate with Jacob, and I just graduated from Taylor University as well.
I've got to ask you, what was it like for you to have been able to graduate?
Yeah, I was really thankful. I really liked high school, and so although I enjoyed my high school time, it was also a lot of hard work. So to be able to finish at the end of 4 years was a big accomplishment, and I was really thankful for it.
Okay. And I got to admit to you as well, and I said this to my parents before the day we graduated. I had mixed feelings about it. I was happy that I was graduating, but I was also sad that I was leaving Tri-Central to move on to bigger and better things. Now, what is it like now since you have graduated?
Yeah, I was very similar to you, and I remember leaving high school and kind of being really sad and saying, I've got a really good thing going here, and I am really excited about the future, but also kind of nervous because it's like, why would I want to leave something really good for something that could be good but may not be? And now that I've done it, I'm really thankful that I took risks and took a chance and went on to something new and exciting, but it made me really thankful for what I had as well.
Now for starters, what is your advice to the upcoming class of 2016 seniors?
Finish strong till the end, because I think senior year, it's really fun and you should enjoy every minute of it, but also remember that you're trying to go to college or you're trying to go on to a job, and you want to continue to work hard and show that you can work hard through the end.
Okay. And finally, what is your advice for anybody who is starting high school?
Yeah, I would say to start thinking about what you want to do at the beginning of freshman year, and then taking classes that will help you get to where you want to go. So if you want to do more of technical field or you want to get hands-on experiences, think about figuring out how to work your schedule so that you can do that your junior year, senior year. And if you're preparing for college or a certain job, being able to take classes to see if you might be interested in it. So think about planning early, starting your freshman year, for what you might want to do in 4 years or in the latter part of high school.
And I kind of want to add something too. As being fellow 2011 graduates, we've been there, we've done that, and it's like when you're transitioning between middle school and high school. It's I know it's going to be kind of rough at first. It's going to be kind of hard, but I think it's like I kind of felt the same. I kind of felt the same way when I transitioned, but. Yeah. Doesn't make that big a difference. You're in the same school and you're in the same building.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Right, and just like I say, if you need any help, ask a teacher or your guidance counselor, or your principal. Those people can really help you when, like say, and stuff like that, because because high school is no different than middle school, and it's just you get like more harder tests and harder classwork that you have to do and stuff like that. But I think, it may seem hard at first, but as you progress through high school, you find you're used to it and it gets pretty easy from there. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Shelby. Shelby's going to be with us throughout the show this week as our guest co-host. In fact, a little later, I have a little story that Shelby and I would like to share about about graduation, as well as how a very special song became our class theme song. We'll have more of Pyle and Company after this. Don't go away. Welcome back. It's time for this week's Throwback Saturday segment. And in this week's show, we have a special skit for you featuring some of my good friends. The skit is called Temptation. And to better illustrate this scenario is one of our special guests this week, Chris Henry.
What's temptation, you may ask? It's the desirable feeling to do or attempt something that is wrong. As you can see right now, there is a wallet with some money in it lying on the ground. Some guy happens to be walking to find the wallet lying on the ground. He picks it up, holds it in his hand, and looking at it in amazing manner.
Wow, this is a nice wallet. And wow, it has money too. Extra money that can go towards something that I've always wanted.
There's only one person that tends to agree with that idea: the devil. He makes people do things that are so stupid and so wrong all the time, and everybody pays the consequences because of him. Well, here he comes now.
That's a nice wallet with some gold hard cash inside. Go ahead, spend it. Be happy with the things you buy with it. You found it, you keep it.
A guy with sense. I like it.
And then there's one person who doesn't agree with the idea. She's the angel. She knows all her rights from wrongs. The devil hates her, but he's happy once she knows that somebody is doing something right.
That is a nice wallet, but it's not yours. Maybe you should return it to its owner who claims it. They could have lost it. You could have actually went for a walk and accidentally dropped it on the way. Do the right thing. Return the wallet.
Okay, sure.
But don't listen to her. She's telling you something different. Listen to me. Spend the money. The wallet is yours now.
Don't listen to them. Return the wallet to its rightful owner.
No. Finest keepers, those are sweepers. You found it. It's yours.
Return the wallet.
No. Keep it.
Return it.
Keep it.
Hold it. Look, you guys are arguing over this one little thing. I need peace, quiet, and time to think.
So, the guy thought and thought about it until he came up with an idea.
I'm back.
Did you make your decision? Are you going to get a wallet and spend the money that is inside?
Or are you going to return the wallet back to its rightful owner?
I have no choice. It's wrong to be stealing money out of someone else's billfold. I'm going to return the wallet back to its rightful owner.
Good job. Good for you.
And so, he made his decision to return the wallet back to its rightful person.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you lost a wallet.
Well, yes, I have, sir. You see, I was going to the grocery store to buy some food that we needed, but I realized that my wallet had just disappeared.
Okay. Well, what did it look like?
Well, the wall was black and it had money stashed away in it. Why? Do you know who found the wallet?
I do. I found this wallet lying on the ground, and I was wondering if it was yours.
Wow, you found my wallet, sir? Thank you so very much for finding it for me.
Yeah, I knew it was the right thing to do.
I'm glad you did what was right. Thanks again.
You're welcome. What are friends for?
So, that was the story of how a guy had a hard decision on what to do with a lost wallet. He did the right thing. And what did the angel have to say about it?
Wow, return the wallet to its rightful owner. I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, what about me? I can come to you.
Sorry, Dylan. I like people who make the right decision.
Yeah, better luck next time.
And so, the moral of the story is this: don't let temptation ever get you down. Just keep doing the right thing, and you'll have a happy lifestyle. And they all lived happily ever after.
The end. Let's take it back. Very good, you guys. By the way, we will be featuring a lot more of these skits in many weeks of the show in our Throwback Saturday segments. Still to come, as promised, I'm going to be singing a very special song. We'll be right back.
Well, hey, Mr. No Name, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Who are you?
Well, I'm Shelby List. I'm Jacob's guest co-host this week.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
I've been such a big fan of yours ever since Jacob started featuring you. Can I tell you a joke?
Sure.
Well, okay. Why should you take a pencil with you to bed?
I don't know, Shelby. Why should you take a pencil with you to bed?
Simple, to draw the curtain.
I'm out of here.
Wait, come back. Well, that's strange.
Hello everybody, I'm Jacob Pyle. Join us for Pyle and Company this week, where our guest co-host will be Shelby List, along with Mr. No Name and the voice of Steve Brown. You don't want to miss it, and we hope you can join our company this week too, on this week's edition of Pyle and Company.
Welcome back to Pyle and Company. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce to all of you a new segment on our show called Poetry Corner. And this poem is one of my favorite poems. It's called A Girl Sang a Song. A girl sang a song in the temple's chorus about men tired in alien lands, about the ships that left native shores, and all who forgot their joy to the end. Thus sang her clean voice and flew up to the highness, and sunbeams shined on her shoulders white, and everybody saw and heard from the darkness the white and airy gown singing in the light, and all of them were sure that joy would burst out. The ships have arrived at their beach, the people in the land of aliens tired, regaining their bearing, are happy in reach. And sweet was her voice and the sunbeams around, and only by the Caesar's gates, high on the vault, the baby versed into mysteries, announced, because none of them will ever be returned. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Jacob Pyle. You've seen our show before, and so far we've had a lot of interesting people appear as a guest co-host for our show. What can you do as a guest co-host, you may ask? If you have a very talented singing voice, we'll be happy to have you. If you have a really special talent, we'll be happy to have you. Even if it's something silly or funny, we will still be able to have you on our program. If you are interested in being a guest co-host on our show, drop us a line on our Pyle and Company Facebook page, or go to our website at www.pyleandcompany.weebly.com. Or you can email me, Jacob Pyle, at jtpyle1@aol.com. Or you can send me a Facebook message as well. And we will all look forward to having you as a guest co-host, right here on Pyle and Company. Welcome back. I'm here again with our special guest co-host this week, Shelby List. Now, Shelby, I have a little story I'd like to share with you and all of you out there. All of our graduating classes had sort of a motto and a theme song to go along with it. Our class motto was, "Don't Stop Believing." Why did you guys choose that for a class motto, or do you remember?
I don't know if I remember exactly why they chose it, but I have a feeling it was just to encourage us to persevere through the end.
Well, this song that I'm going to do, obviously, was our class of 2011 theme song, and every time I sing it, it makes me remember what it was all about. The song is obviously called Don't Stop Believing. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. We took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night. Lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Or the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Don't stop.
Pyle and Company will return after this. If you want to watch more episodes of this show, go to www.pyleandcompany.weebly.com. And please don't forget to like our Facebook page as well. Back to you guys.
Alright, Shelby, we are out of time for this week, but I want to thank you for being our guest co-host on our debut edition of Pyle and Company this week. What did you think of the show?
It was a lot of fun. I hope it nothing but success in the future.
Oh, thank you. Alright, and I hope you enjoyed our show as well as the both of us here. To join us next week when we will be featuring some more songs, skits, entertainment, another guest co-host for you, and a whole lot more. Hope you guys can join us then. What a difference you made in my life. You made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference you made in my life.
I'm Shelby List.
And I'm Jacob Pyle. Until next week, good night and God bless my friends.
This is Steve Brown speaking for Pyle and Company. This program has been pre-recorded.